It is a sacrilege for another man that is not your husband to see your nakedness. Married women. See, marriage is not friendship. If you're not ready to go into a man's house and behave yourself, you better stay in your father's house. I'm making this post because of a lady that chatted me up. She was like, Amaka Nwa, my husband is cheating. And it's high time I pay him back by cheating on him also. Baby girl, listen. I'm going to tell you the truth. I can never deceive you. See, starting from that moment, a man paid your bride price. Your whole body belongs to that man. And on no account must you allow any other man to see your nakedness. Do not try it, not even once. Because if you do, it will hurt you all the days of your life. Now listen, it might hurt you in several ways. Number one, see, you as a wife, you are the salt of your marriage. And when salt loses its taste, it is no longer valuable. See, if your husband is cheating on you, what you are going to do is to ask yourself, why is my husband cheating? Check if the fault is from you, and if you find out the fault is from you, make an amendment. Amend your ways. Because most of you women are unable to satisfy your husband in bed. And if any man is cheating, let me tell you the truth. The only thing that makes a man to have a side chick or have anything to do with another woman outside is just because he needs to collect proper knacking. My sister, shake yourself very well. Do you knack him very well in bed? Then if you are doing it very well, then ask yourself, are you neat? Are you keeping his house very neat? Because not keeping his house very neat is another reason that makes men, if they come to their house, they will be very, very uncomfortable. So they will always be looking for where to go. Then ask yourself, do you give your husband peace in the house? Because if you don't give them peace in the house, it will make them to be going outside to look for peace. Ask yourself, do you respect your husband? Do you give him that respect? And again, how do you cook? Do you used to cook good food? Because some of you women are bad cooks. And if you don't cook good food, your husband will keep going outside to eat good food. And one day, if you finish eating that food, you still eat another food on top. And wahala go start. So my sister, amend your ways. All these things, check yourself. If there is anyone you are not doing right, please try to amend your ways and do it right. Then after that, the next thing you are going to do is to start praying for your husband. See, if your husband maybe he's wrong and you want to join him, I want you to know that two wrong cannot make a right. Your husband can be cheating, yet your marriage cannot scatter. But the moment you start cheating as a woman, as a wife, you don't scatter that marriage, both spiritually and physically. See, cheating, gods of the land don't take it easy with women that cheat. Human beings don't take it easy with women that cheat. Listen, your husband can cheat and people will hear about it and he's a man. He will say, I'm sorry, everybody will forgive them. But you as a woman, if you cheat and they catch you, there is no amount of apology that will make people to value you in this life again. So my sister, Cheating on your husband because he's cheating on you is not the best solution here. Go home, amend your ways. If you know the things you are not doing right, please start doing it right. And again, start praying for your husband. And I believe that one day he will stop. Are you hearing me? So that is my advice for you. Please do not start. Because if you start, right from that day, you have destroyed your marriage, except you don't want to be in that marriage again. But if you know you still want to be in that marriage, do not start. Please, do not cheat on your husband. That is my advice for you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for coming to my DM to ask me a question. If you still have more questions, drop it there. I'm going to answer you. Thank you.